The Star Wars universe is world renowned and an icon of cinema, but with the annual May the 4th celebrations, there is a new Star Wars range of watch models that have been catching the eyes of the watch community. So today I present you the brand new Citizen Star Wars Digi range, which includes the two main models that are the Rebel Pilot inspired by the X-Wing fighter and the Trench Run inspired by the TIE fighters. Before we get into this review, subscribe to this channel if you want to see more videos relating cool and quirky watches like these ones. Alright, let's get into it. The main talking point and what makes this piece special is the very creative dial. There are a wide range of dials including different C-3PO, R2-D2, BB-8, Boba Fett and Darth Vader variations. However, these additional designs have not been officially released yet and will be introduced later in the year. So I will be mainly referring to the Rebel Pilot and Trench Run models. There are a variety of features jam-packed onto this small dial, and it makes the piece quite busy. The two dual time zones are at the top, and the one on the left hand side displays the main time, whilst the right one shows the second time zone. On the Rebel Pilot, the infamous Rebel Alliance symbol is used on the first time zone and is iconic within the Star Wars industry. On the second time zone, an orange-inspired X-Wing design is used, which draws inspiration from the uniforms that the pilots used in the films. However, on the Trench Run, the main time zone features the well-known radar screen, which was used in the first film in that legendary Death Star battle scene, and the second time zone features the TIE fighter screen view. There are also a huge range of features on the bottom left, which includes the time, date, alarm, and stopwatch. The Rebel Pilot has a yellow striped design that draws similarities from the helmets used by X-Wing pilots, and the Trench Run has a simple black and green background with a little TIE fighter as well. The bottom right features the actual viewing screen for the complications from the bottom left mode function. You can see the date, day, and also the temperature, which makes this piece very useful for everyday use. At the very bottom of the case, a temperature sensor is included and the Digi text as well. Speaking of the case, a smaller 33mm width size case is used and is a pretty good size, especially for the smaller wrists like mine. Additionally, it is a pretty slim case as well, meaning it won't bother you too much on the wrist. However, there are 2 points to this, as maybe it should be bigger so that you could actually see the dial complications more easily without having to squint your eyes to see the time. But on the other side, if this was like a 40mm or much larger piece, it would be way too flashy and bulky. On the Rebel Pilot, a stainless steel case is used and features a silver tone to it, matching with the iconic X-Wing fighter once again. The Trench Run, however, still features a stainless steel construction, but is finished in a black coating that teams with the Empire and TIE fighter theme. The bracelets on these pieces are a simple stainless steel material, but are tapered very nicely to fit your wrist and have that retro 80 look to it, which correlates to the time when the original trilogy was filmed. A simple movement is also present, as Citizen have used the 8989 caliber. It isn't an eco drive which is featured on most of their models, but a Digi quartz that has a battery life of a couple of years. Some additional specifications include a pretty measly 30 meters of water resistance, which means it is slash resistant but cannot be gone for swimming or be used for aquatic activities. Also, another downside is that only a mineral crystal is featured and will not be that scratch resistant. However, the main downside and controversial point about this model is the price. For $375 US, this simple yet extraordinary decorated piece is pretty expensive and isn't a great value for money watch. But if you're a Star Wars fan and are just buying this piece of the design, you could probably justify the price. Citizen may be overcharging for this model, but they have also included a variety of other Star Wars inspired pieces which are featured in their Star Wars collection. My other favourite is this Millennium Falcon inspired model, which has a pretty cool dial design and is quite unique. But there are heaps of different variations and varieties for the Star Wars enthusiast. Overall, this new model from Citizen is impressive and something which hasn't been featured in the watch world. It has a unique and cool design with some nice specifications as well. If I was to pick one, I would probably go for the Rebel Pilot, as I think it's a better overall design and reminds me more of the Star Wars universe. click the videos on the screen right now to see other awesome watch content from this channel that you do not want to miss out on. Also, subscribe today if you enjoyed this review and want to see more similar reviews. Thanks for watching, and hopefully I'll see you in the next video.